I used to live paycheck to paycheck, struggling with debt and stress and feeling like I had no control over my finances. But then I discovered frugal living and learned how to save and invest my money wisely. I was able to pay off all my debt, build an emergency fund, and start saving for my dream of traveling the world. In fact, I became happier and more fulfilled by living frugally. So how did I do it? Well, I followed some simple frugal living tips that anyone can apply to their own situation. And that's what I'm going to share with you today. These are 10 easy frugal living tips that will help you save money and live well on less. Are you ready to learn these tips? Let's go. Tip 1. The first tip is to reduce your fixed expenses such as rent, utilities, insurance, phone bills, subscriptions, etc. by finding cheaper alternatives, negotiating discounts, or canceling unnecessary services. These are the expenses that you have to pay every month no matter what, and they can take up a big chunk of your income. So by reducing them as much as possible, you can free up more money for your savings or other goals. For example, you can save money on rent by moving to a smaller or shared apartment, or by relocating to a cheaper area if possible. You can save money on utilities by using energy-efficient appliances and light bulbs, unplugging devices when not in use, adjusting your thermostat settings, taking shorter showers, installing low-flow faucets and shower heads, etc. You can save money on insurance by shopping around for the best rates, raising your deductibles, or bundling your policies. You can save money on phone bills by switching to a cheaper plan, using Wi-Fi instead of data, or using apps like WhatsApp or Skype to make calls. You can save money on subscriptions by canceling the ones you don't use or need, or by sharing them with family or friends. You get the idea. There are many ways to reduce your fixed expenses if you look for them and take action. You can use apps like Trim to find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, or websites like BillShark to negotiate lower rates on your bill. Tip 2. The second tip is to use cashback apps, coupons, sales, thrift stores, or off-season shopping to save money on groceries, clothing, household items, and other purchases. These are the expenses that vary from month to month depending on your needs and wants, but they can also add up quickly if you're not careful. So by using some smart shopping strategies, you can save money and still get what you need or want. For example, you can use apps like Rakuten or Ibotta to get cash back on your purchases, or websites like Groupon or RetailMeNot to find coupons and discounts. You can shop at thrift stores or garage sales to find gently used items for a fraction of the cost. You can shop during sales or all seasons to get the best deals. Tip 3. The third tip is to cook your own meals instead of eating out or ordering delivery. Eating out or ordering delivery can be convenient and tempting, but it can also be very expensive and unhealthy. By cooking your own meals, you can save money and eat healthier. You can also have more control over what you eat and how much you eat. To make cooking easier and cheaper, you can plan your meals ahead of time and use leftovers, frozen food, or pantry staples to avoid food waste. You can buy in bulk, shop at farmers markets, or grow your own food to save money and eat fresher. You can use apps like Mealime or Supercook to plan your meals and use up what you have in your fridge. Of course, you don't have to cook every single meal at home. You can still treat yourself to eating out or ordering delivery once in a while, but make it a special occasion rather than a habit. And when you do eat out or order delivery, you can use apps like Yelp or Openable to find deals and discounts. Tip 4. The fourth tip is to use public transportation, biking, walking, or carpooling instead of driving or taking taxis. Driving or taking taxis can be convenient and comfortable, but it can also be very costly and polluting. By using alternative modes of transportation, you can save money and reduce your environmental impact. You can also get some exercise and enjoy the scenery. For example, you can use public transportation such as buses, trains, or subways to get around the city or commute to work. You can use apps like Google Maps or Transit to find the best routes and schedules. You can bike or walk to nearby places or for short distances. You can use apps like Strava or MapMoride to track your distance and calories burned. You can carpool with coworkers, friends, or family to share the costs and reduce traffic. You can use apps like BlaBlaCar or Uberpool to find rides with others and split the costs. Of course, you don't have to give up driving or taking taxis completely. You can still use them when necessary or convenient, but make it a rare occasion rather than a habit. And when you do drive or take taxis, you can use apps like GasBuddy or Waze to find the cheapest gas prices and avoid traffic. Tip 5. The fifth tip is to repair items instead of replacing them whenever possible. Replacing items can be easy and satisfying, but it can also be very wasteful and expensive. By repairing items, you can save money and extend their lifespan. You can also learn some new skills and feel proud of your work. For example, you can repair clothes that have holes, tears, or stains by sewing, mending, or dyeing them. You can use websites like Love Your Clothes or YouTube videos to find tutorials and tips. You can repair appliances that have minor issues by fixing leaks, replacing parts, or cleaning them. You can use websites like Repair Cafe or iFixit to find free repair guides and workshops. You can repair furniture that have scratches, dents, or cracks by sanding, painting, or refinishing them. You can use websites like Bob Vila or HTV videos to find ideas and instructions. Of course, you don't have to repair every item that breaks or wears out. You can still replace items that are beyond repair or unsafe to use, but make it a last resort rather than a first option. And when you do replace items, you can sell or donate the old ones instead of throwing them away. Tip 6. The sixth tip is to buy used items for things that depreciate quickly, such as cars, electronics, furniture, books, etc. Buying new items can be exciting and tempting, but it can also be very pricey and unnecessary. By buying used items, you can save money and get more value for your money. You can also reduce waste and support local businesses. For example, you can buy used cars that are still in good condition and have low mileage. You can use websites like Kelley Blue Book or Carfax to find the best deals and check the history of the car. You can buy used electronics that are still functional and have warranty. You can use websites like eBay or Craigslist to buy and sell secondhand goods. You can buy used furniture that are still sturdy and stylish. You can use websites like Facebook Marketplace or OfferUp to find local sellers and buyers. Tip 7. The 7th tip is to look for free or low-cost alternatives for entertainment, hobbies, education, travel, etc. Spending money on these things can be fun and rewarding, but it can also be very costly and unnecessary. By looking for free or low-cost alternatives, you can save money and still enjoy your life. You can also discover new things and meet new people. For example, you can use libraries to borrow books, movies, and music for free. You can use websites like Overdrive or Hoopla to access digital content with your library card. You can use museums, parks, or zoos to learn and explore for free or for a small fee. You can use websites like Museum Free Days or Free Fund to find free or discounted admission days. You can use online courses, podcasts, or blogs to learn new skills or topics for free or for a low cost. You can use websites like Coursera or Udemy to find online courses on various subjects. You can use camping, hiking, or road trips to travel and adventure for cheap or for free. You can use websites like HipCamp or Road Trippers to find campsites and routes. Of course, you don't have to avoid spending money on entertainment, hobbies, education, or travel completely. You can still splurge on these things once in a while, but make it a special treat rather than a regular habit. And when you do spend money on these things, you can use websites like Groupon or Live in Social to find deals and discounts. Tip 8. The 8th tip is to invest a large portion of your income in low-cost index funds or other assets that generate passive income and compound interest over time. Saving money is important, but investing money is even more important if you want to achieve financial independence and retire early. By investing money in low-cost index funds or other assets, you can grow your money faster and easier than by saving alone. You can also benefit from passive income and compound interest that will work for you even when you sleep. For example, you can invest money in low-cost index funds that track the performance of the stock market or a specific sector. You can use websites like Vanguard or Betterment to invest in diversified and low-fee portfolios. You can invest money in other assets that generate passive income such as real estate, dividend stocks, or peer-to-peer lending. You can use websites like Fundrise or Lending Club to invest in these assets. You can use the 4's rule to calculate how much you need to save to retire early. The 4 rule states that you can withdraw 4 of your portfolio every year without running out of money. You can use websites like FireCalc or NerdWallet to calculate your retirement number. Of course, you don't have to invest all of your income in low-cost index funds or other assets. You can still keep some of your income in a high-yield savings account or an emergency fund for safety and liquidity. You can also diversify your income by starting a side hustle or a business that you enjoy. You can use websites like Fiverr or Upwork to find freelance gigs or clients. Tip 9. The 9th tip is to make your own household products such as cleaning supplies, laundry, detergent, soap, shampoo, toothpaste, etc. Buying these products from the store can be convenient and effective, but it can also be very expensive and harmful. By making your own household products, you can save money and avoid buying expensive and harmful chemicals that can damage your health and the environment. You can also customize your products according to your preferences and needs. For example, you can make your own cleaning supplies using natural and cheap ingredients such as vinegar, baking soda, lemon juice, etc. You can use websites like DI Natural or Wellness Mama to find easy recipes and tutorials. You can make your own laundry detergent using ingredients such as borax, washing soda, bar soap, etc. You can use websites like The Spruce or The Balance Everyday to find simple instructions and tips. You can make your own soap, shampoo, toothpaste, etc. using ingredients such as coconut oil, honey, essential oils, etc. You can use websites like Soap Queen or the Natural Beauty Workshop to find creative ideas and guides. Tip 10. The 10th and final tip is to practice gratitude and contentment for the things that you have. This is perhaps the most important and powerful tip of all. Frugal living is not just about saving money and living well on less. It's also about being happy and satisfied with what you have and who you are. By practicing gratitude and contentment, you can avoid the trap of comparison and consumerism that can make you feel unhappy and unfulfilled. You can also appreciate the simple joys and pleasures of life that money can't buy. For example, you can practice gratitude by keeping a gratitude journal, writing thank you notes, or expressing your appreciation to others. You can use apps like Grateful or 5-Minute Journal to help you cultivate a gratitude habit. You can practice contentment by avoiding ads, social media, or other sources of envy and temptation. You can use apps like Freedom or Stay Focused to help you limit your exposure to these sources. You can practice contentment by focusing on your values, goals, and passions rather than on material things or status symbols. You can use apps like Values or Goals and Track to help you align your actions with your values and goals. Of course, you don't have to stop pursuing your dreams or improving yourself by practicing gratitude and contentment. You can still strive for more and better things in life, but make sure they are meaningful and fulfilling to you, not to others. And make sure you enjoy the journey as much as the destination. So there you have it, 10 easy frugal living tips that will help you save money and live well on less. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this.